Introduction. Why do some companies become great? In Good to Great, Jim Collins explores why some companies transition from being merely good to truly great, while others stagnate or fail. Based on 5 years of rigorous research, Collins and his team identified key principles that distinguish great companies from average ones. They studied 28 companies, comparing those that made a sustained leap to greatness with those that did not. The result is a framework of principles that any organization can apply to achieve long-term, superior performance. Chapter 1. Good is the enemy of great. Collins begins by explaining that many companies remain good because they are comfortable with mediocrity. They lack the ambition, discipline, and strategic focus to become truly great. According to his research, greatness is not a matter of circumstances, but of conscious choice and disciplined action. Key takeaways. Most companies never become great because they settle for being good. Great companies make a sustained shift that lasts at least 15 years. The transformation process follows a clear pattern, not a one-time event. Chapter 2. Level 5. Leadership. One of the most striking findings from Collins' research is the role of leadership in building great companies. The most successful companies were led by what he calls Level 5 leaders. These leaders combine personal humility with professional will, putting the company's success above their ego. Characteristics of Level 5. Leaders 1. Humility. They do not seek personal fame or credit. 2. Fierce determination. They are relentless in achieving company goals. 3. Long-term focus. They prioritize the company's long-term success over short-term gains. 4. Developing successors. They build strong leadership teams instead of seeking personal legacy. Comparison to other leadership levels. Level 1, highly capable individual. Level 2, contributing team member. Level 3, competent manager. Level 4, effective leader. Level 5, great leader, combining humility and drive. Example: the CEO of Kimberly-Clark, Darwin Smith, transformed the company by making bold, long-term decisions while maintaining humility. Chapter 3. First who, then what. Great companies prioritize who is on their team before deciding what direction to take. Instead of hiring based on immediate needs, they focus on getting the right people in key positions and removing the wrong ones. Principles. 1. Get the right people on the bus. Hiring disciplined, talented individuals is the first step. 2. Get the wrong people off the bus. Removing underperformers or those who don't align with the company's values. 3. Put the right people in the right seats. Ensuring employees are in roles that match their strengths. Why people matter more than strategy. With the right people, companies can easily adapt to change. Great employees are self-motivated, reducing the need for strict management. Example: Wells Fargo's success was attributed to disciplined hiring and ensuring employees fit the company's values. Chapter 4. Confront the brutal facts, yet never lose faith. Great companies are brutally honest about their challenges. However, they also maintain faith in their ability to succeed. Collins introduces the Stockdale paradox, named after Admiral Jim Stockdale, who survived a Vietnamese prison camp. The Stockdale paradox: accept harsh realities. Be brutally honest about your company's weaknesses. Maintain unwavering faith. Believe that, despite difficulties, success is possible. Example: Kroger acknowledged the declining supermarket industry early and proactively shifted its strategy, leading to significant growth. Chapter 5. The hedgehog concept. Collins introduces the hedgehog concept, which suggests that great companies focus on one clear thing they can be the best at. Inspired by a Greek parable, the fox knows many things, but the hedgehog knows one big thing. This concept helps companies develop a laser-focused strategy. 3 key questions of the hedgehog concept. 1. What can we be the best in the world at? 2. What are we deeply passionate about? 3. What drives our economic engine? Companies that discover their hedgehog concept align their strategy with these 3 elements. Example: Walgreens identified its strength in convenience and structured its entire strategy around that, leading to exceptional growth. Chapter 6. A Culture of Discipline. Sustained greatness requires a culture of discipline, where employees have both freedom and responsibility within a structured framework. Characteristics of a disciplined culture. 1. Disciplined people. No need for micromanagement if the right people are hired. 2nd. Disciplined thought. Making decisions based on the hedgehog concept. 3. Disciplined action. Consistently following through on strategies. The difference between bureaucracy and discipline. Bureaucracy is created to control undisciplined people. Disciplined people don't need excessive rules because they are self-driven. Example: Nucor, a steel manufacturing company, fostered a culture of discipline where employees had freedom but were held accountable for performance. Chapter 7. Technology accelerators. Contrary to popular belief, technology itself does not create great companies. Instead, great companies use technology as an accelerator, not as a defining factor. Key lessons. Technology should support the hedgehog concept, not dictate it. Avoid blindly chasing new trends. Instead, adopt technology strategically. The best companies don't react to competitors' tech innovations. They focus on their own long-term vision. Example: Walgreens used technology to enhance customer convenience rather than relying on tech alone to drive growth. Chapter 8. The Flywheel and the Doom Loop. Transformation into greatness is a slow, steady process, not a sudden event. Collins introduces the concept of the flywheel, a heavy wheel that requires continuous effort to gain momentum. Flywheel effect. 1. Consistent small wins. Each successful step builds momentum. 2. Cumulative growth. Over time, the company reaches a tipping point of sustained success. 3. Avoiding the doom loop, the opposite of the flywheel, where companies frequently change strategies without building on past successes. Example: Amazon's success was a result of relentless, small improvements that created a compounding effect over time. Chapter 9. From Good to Great to Built to Last. Collins briefly connects good to great with his earlier book, Built to Last, emphasizing that great companies sustain success for decades. Key takeaways. Becoming great is just the start. Companies must continue evolving. Avoid complacency by consistently refining the hedgehog concept. Innovation and discipline must go hand in hand to sustain greatness. Conclusion. Applying good to great principles. Key lessons from Good to Great. 1. Greatness is a choice, not luck. 2. Level 5. Leadership is critical. 3. Hiring the right people matters more than strategy. 4. Brutal honesty and unwavering faith are essential. 5. A simple, focused hedgehog concept leads to long-term success. 6. A culture of discipline sustains greatness. 7. Technology is a tool, not a solution. 8. Momentum builds gradually, but pays off exponentially. Final thought. Any company can go from good to great if it follows these principles with patience, discipline, and strategic clarity. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this summary helpful and want to dive deeper into more transformative books, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our community of lifelong learners and stay updated on our latest book summaries and insights. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What principle from this book resonated with you the most? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep reading and keep growing.